When people hear a Tilvalhalla project, the first thing they might think of is our shirts. But what most people don't know is that our plaques came first and the t-shirts came second. What some people might not know is that the same shirts that we make day in and day out allowed us to do unbelievable things for unbelievable people. Whether it's donating our proceeds to reduce veteran suicide or gifting handcrafted memorial plaques to the families of fallen heroes, these t-shirts simply stand for honor and freedom, two words that wouldn't exist without our heroes. This makes Tilvalhalla Project a place where fallen heroes truly live on forever.
Coolray has always been a leader in our industry.
The lifetime parts and labor warranty is pretty awesome. Basically, all the parts are covered, the labor and everything.
When we say lifetime, we mean lifetime, and it's supported with money-back guarantees. And with that, you're getting all qualified technicians that are going to ensure that this job is done perfectly and operates perfectly throughout the life of the unit.
Learn more about our Coolray lifetime parts and labor warranty at Coolray.com. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Coolray is always.
Mission 22 is dedicated to unite the country in the war against veteran suicide. Bringing our veterans home is every American's job. Ambassadors are creating impact in their community across the country. Mission 22 has comprehensive treatment programs for post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injury at no cost to veterans. This is an American issue. No matter where you stand, there's a place for your support. Visit mission22.com to learn more.
Welcome back to the stream. Welcome to Topless Tuesday, Coast to Coast Racing League. We are here at Fairbury in the midgets. Looks like it's going to be another great night of racing. We got pretty full field tonight, a little bit more than last week. We got 16 cars currently in the field. So welcome to the stream. If you haven't joined us before, welcome. If you have, welcome back. Appreciate you tuning in. These midget cars always put on a good show. It's a lot of fun to watch. So we are just getting ready to go to the drivers' meeting. We are currently in practice, taking a look at the 513 car of Jeff Barker. The Marine Ride, his flannel driver suit. That's kind of cool. Get all drivers clear the track for a quick driver's meeting, please. All drivers clear the track for a quick driver's meeting. All right, drivers, welcome to Topless Tuesday. Looks like we got a pretty full field. Looks like we got 16 in the field tonight. A little bit better than last night. We do have a couple of penalties for tonight. Let me pull that up real quick. Carson Nicholson, EOL. Preston Cramner, Heat EOL. And Terry Landis, Heat EOL. So please do not qualify. You have received Heat EOLs. All the same league rules apply. It is week 8, I believe, or 9. Can't remember which. All the same rules apply. No black flags cleared. No waiver rounds. Let's go out and have a great time at Fairbury in the midget cars. So we will go back out. We will advance to qualifying in about 5 minutes, 10 after the hour. We will get underway. So welcome to Topless Tuesday, and we will go to qualifying in 5 minutes. Track is yours. Good luck. So there you go. There is the drivers meeting. As always, we are streaming for awareness of veterans issues. The good folks at Freedom Hill Coffee, Till Valhalla Project, and Mission 22 were kind enough to provide us with their promo videos that we played for the first time tonight. So good shout out to those folks. Thank you for what you do for our veterans. Greatly appreciated. 22 veterans a day take their own lives. That's over 8,000 a year. I know you guys have heard it before. It could not be emphasized enough. That's way too many. If you know a veteran out there that might be hurting, maybe you haven't heard from them in a while, please reach out, check on them, just see how they're doing. You never know where that conversation might lead. There's businesses out there like Mission 22 that can help. We try to get that information to you guys on the stream. So we are racing for awareness of veteran issues. We are at Fairbury again in the midgets. See if I can find my cursor and we will get going here. Got Daniel Vaught in the 180 yellow machine. Getting around the track. Looks like the track's getting a little bit slick out there. Midgets is one of my favorite cars to drive. I don't race them much, but I do drive them quite a bit. I will run them in hosted sessions. Coming up tomorrow night, it's Hometown Heroes, followed by Thursday Night Thunder on Thursday. Both are broadcast. We will not be broadcasting on Friday. We will have races, but we will not be broadcasting. So you got next 2 nights of broadcast races, next 3 nights of racing. Coast to Coast Racing League does race 7 days a week. If you are interested in one of the absolute best racing leagues on iRacing, check out Coast to Coast Racing League at c2crl.com. Icon Sim Sport team has tried other racing leagues, and Coast to Coast Racing League is racing without all the drama you get in other leagues. They run a pretty tight ship, so highly recommend Coast to Coast Racing League for sure. Got about 2 minutes. We will be heading to qualifying. On board with Mr. Bob the Good, the turbo number 7 machine. Running behind the 61 California driver Terry Landis. You can almost feel that front left tire coming off the ground in these midgets. Super fun to drive, but they are a handful for sure. Coast to Coast Racing League also has Stephen King Foundation coming up. Races begin Monday. It's 3 nights of racing. All the benefits go to a great cause, the Stephen King Foundation. You can find out information on that at c2crl.com. Even if you want to donate, you don't want to drive, it'd be greatly appreciated. Stephen King doing great things for race drivers. And that all starts next Monday night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Some really neat formats. Tune in to watch right here at Coast to Coast Racing Network. All right, fellas, we are going to advance to qualifying. We will go ahead and leave mics open. Remember the golden rule. If you wouldn't say it in front of your mother, don't say it here. No call-outs, no cussing. If any of that happens, we will have to mute mics immediately. So we are advancing to qualifying. I wish you all the best of luck. If you watched our stream last week, we had a little bit of computer issues going on. Hopefully we got that fixed. Spent numerous hours on the phone line with the computer company that built our computer. Like they are going to send out a new 3090 card. Finally, it took a minute to get there. Riding along with the 00 Spartan, Nick Vickery. Nick Vickery's quick in just about anything he sits in, so we'll see how Nick does here. Coming through on his first lap. That left tire, now both tires off the ground. Nick Vickery with a 13.179, top of the board. That didn't last long. Jack Hitt, 12.872. Right along with Benjamin Kelch, the number 16, BK Machine Racing driver. Currently sitting 8 quick with a 13.429. Randy Shreves on the track in the 56, LGR Motorsports driver. Randy currently sitting 10th quick with a 13.122. See if he can increase, and he does, all the way up to 3rd quick with a 12.897. Good run for Shreves. Riding along with Steven Spees. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that is Steven Spees. The 55 machine, Steven Good for 5th quick, 12.927. Good looking ride Steven's in tonight. It's like 14 of the 16 have taken time. Joe Bacchus currently at the top of the board with a 12.764. Got a couple drivers left to go. No, we don't. That's it. The other drivers receive penalties. So Joe Bacchus gets the Topless Tuesday quick time, 12.764, followed by Steven Spees, Jack Hitt, Derek Woodsk, and Randy Shreves are your top 5. Derek, I know I got your name totally wrong. Leave me a message. Let me know how to say it, and I'll get it right next time, I promise you. Nick Vickery and the 00 still out on the track, getting some laps in. Got about 15 seconds left to go till heat number 1. And back on his wheels like a pro. Just like he meant to do that. Heat 1 to the grid, please. Heat 1 to the grid. Got Jeff Barker in the Marine Machine Can-Am Racing Team. Randy Shreves, Jack Hitt, Joe Bacchus in row number 2. Nick Vickery and Jeffrey Kemper in 3. Donovan Ross and Preston Cramner are in row number 4. Drivers, welcome to Heat 1. We're going to be running 8 laps. As you know, top 4 heading to the show. Top four were also inverted from qualifying. Leader going to ask you to be 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Everyone else, once we get the one to go, going to ask you to tighten it up. Half car length between yourself, the car in front of you. Restart is on green. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish line. Race hard, race clean. Good luck, fellas. First field of 8. Looks like we're going to have 2 heat races of 8 drivers. Again, the top 4 are heading to the show. Jeffrey Barker in the black and gold Marine Machine on the pole, bringing the field to the green flag. And we're off. Barker diving down low. Got the 217 of Jack Hitt going along with him in the Hooters right. Randy Shreves on the high side. Looks like Jack Hitt almost thought about taking her 3 wide. Backed out of it at the last minute. Randy Shreves currently running the quickest lap. Nick Vickery currently in the 4th and final transfer position. Bounded out. The 46 of Bacchus. Looks like Nick's able to open up a little bit of a gap over Joe Bacchus. Up front, Randy Shreves and Jeff Barker continue to do battle. Looks like Shreves is getting that top side to work a little bit better than the bottom. Bottom will probably come in later in the race. Nicholas Vickery still holding down the 4th and final transfer position. Two to go. Joe Bacchus on the outside looking in the 46 machine. Donovan Ross and Jeffrey Kemper behind him. Last lap. Randy Shreves up front. Jack Hitt carries the front wheels down the back stretch. Run it out to the back stretch. Great heat race. Good heat race. Looks like Shreves, Hitt, Vickery, and Barker are your top 4 heading to the main. Heat 2 to the grid, please. Heat 2 to the grid. Kurt Schatzer in row number 1, followed with Benjamin Kelsch, Derek Wutzke, and Steven Spees in row 2. Bob the Good, Brandon Templeton in 3, Daniel Vaught and Terry Landis are in row number 4. All right, fellas, welcome to heat number 2. You guys know the drill. Going to be running 8 laps. Top 4 heading to the show. Top 4 were inverted from qualifying. Leader going to ask you to be 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. A little closer than you are there, please, sir. Everyone else, once we get the 1 to go, going to ask you to tighten it up. Half car length between yourself, the car in front of you. Restart is on green. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish line. Race hard, race clean. Good luck. Tighten it up in the back. Icon driver, the 218 of Kurt Schatzer on the front row. Benjamin Kelsch outside of him. Quick qualifier is the 55 car of Steven Spees, Gambler Motorsports. We're under green. Kurt Schatzer gets a great jump out front. Tries to get up high. He does get up high. Got the 316 car trying that bottom line. Trying to get underneath Benjamin Kelsch, Steven Spees. Currently in your 4th and final transfer position. 218 of Kurt Schatzer's out front. Kelsch dives down low, tries to get underneath the 218. Couldn't make it stick in that corner. Looks like top side is the quick side around currently. Of course, that most likely will change throughout the race. Running side by side, great race. Giving Spees a little chance to get caught up here. 55 of Steven Spees is getting into the mix, running that high side right behind the 218. Trying to get Benjamin Kelch trapped down low, see if they can't run by him on the top side. Kelch moves up high, falls in behind the 218. Oh, the second, third place cars get into a wreck. That leaves it open for Kurt Schatzer. A big lead, followed by Derek Wutsky, Bob DeGood, and Daniel Vaught in the 180 is now in the fourth and final transfer position. Heat 2 has the 218 all by himself. Kurt Schatzer's got over a second lead over second place. Run it out to the back stretch. Schatzer, Wutsky, DeGood, and Vaught are your top four. Consolation to the grid, please. Consolation to the grid. Joe Backus, Terry Landis on row 1. Donovan Ross, Benjamin Kelch in row number 2. Jeffrey Kemper, Steven Spees in row number 3. Preston Cramner and Brandon Templeton round out the field. All right, fellas, welcome to the Consi. You guys know the drill. It's going to be 8 laps this time. Restart is still on green. You guys know when to get tightened up. Leader 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish sign. All right, drivers, let's tighten it up. 10 laps to get it done. Everyone's going to the show. Good luck. Joe Backus and Terry Landis on that front row. We saw Backus running down low earlier. Let's see if he sticks to that strategy. Backus dives down low, tries to slide up, and he does. He gets in front of the 61 of Landis. 55 of Spees got bumped in the back there behind your leaders. Brandon Templeton gets into the back of Kelch, spins Kelch around. Jeffrey Kemper currently in 4th position. Out front, Terry Landis, Joe Backus are about the closest race on the track. Landis decides to go down low. Backus running the high line. Preston Cramner in the 07, the back of the field. KSR, Crete Sim Racing Machine. Good looking ride. Brandon Templeton and Steven Spees on their lid. 31 car. Brandon Templeton gets right back up on the wheels. Up front, it's all Terry Landis opening up a 2.5 gap over Joe Backus. We are working lap 7 of 10. It's like Backus and Kemper starting to get into a little bit of a duel. Backus up high. Kemper running a semi-slider line. Terry Landis over 2-second gap on 2nd place Joe Backus. The 07 of Preston Cramner still on the track. Currently in 4th position. Last lap. Like Terry Landis may bring the consolation home. 2.2 seconds, followed by Joe Backus.
Sorry about that.
All right, fellas, 3 minutes of warm-up, and then it's feature time. We shall be back. Welcome back. We are just finishing up the warm-up laps. About 15 seconds left to go. Nick Vickery at top of the board in this warm-up session in the double zero. Like that will end the warm-ups. We get into feature time. Got Jack Hitt, Bob the Good. We get down to the front row here. Randy Shreves, Kurt Schatzer, row 1. Nick Vickery, Derek Wutzke in row number 2. Jack Hitt, Bob the Good in 3. Jeff Barker, Daniel Vaught in 4. Terry Landis, Joe Bacchus in 5. Jeffrey Kemper, Preston Cramner in 6. Brandon Templeton, Steven Spees in 7. Donovan Ross and Benjamin Kelch round out your field. All right, drivers, welcome to Thursday Night Thunder feature. We're going to be running 30 laps. The initial start is on green. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start-finish line. Your spacing is same as your heat races. The leader going to ask you to be 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Everyone else, once we get the 1 to go, which happens real quick here, going to ask you to tighten it up. Let's tighten it up. Half car length between yourself and the car in front of you. Caution does come out. Going to ask you to get back in line as quickly as possible. Things happen real quick here. Race hard, race clean. Good luck. Randy Shreves on the pole in the 56 car. Outside of him, the 218 of Kurt Schatzer. And we're off. We're under green flag in third Topless Tuesday feature race. Shreves running the middle of the track, not up high, not down low, kind of running the middle, making that work. Schatzer in the 218 up high behind him. Got a pile of cars. 5th, 6th position. Right along with 55 of Steven Spees. He gets into the 7 of the Good. The Good drives him up into the wall. Sends Steven Spees. Cautions out. Back it down. Leader has the pace truck in 3. All right, fellas, this restart's going to be on the leader. Right about where you're at, leader, is your start point. Everyone else, you're going on the car in front of you. Got Shreves and Schatzer up front, followed by Nick Vickery. All the drivers working the steering wheel. We are back under green. Great jump by Randy Shreves. Pulls out in front of Kurt Schatzer a little bit. Kurt Schatzer, the 218 Icon machine. Nick Vickery back in 3rd position. 00 Spartan Racing Team. Terry Landis in the 61, currently running in the 8th position. Running behind the 31 of Brandon Templeton, carried his wheels the whole length of the back stretch. Landis kind of running us middle, not high, not low, running the middle. There are plenty of lanes for racing. Looks like the track is holding out okay. Landis goes down low. It's behind the 31 of Brandon Templeton behind them. Jeffrey Kemper, the 181. Back it down, caution is out. Back it down, caution is out. If you're in the back, get caught up quickly as possible, please. We are working lap 11 of 30. All right, fellas, you know the drill. Restart is on the leader. Everyone else, you're going on the car in front of you. Don't jump the start. Don't pass before the start-finish line. Race hard, race clean. Good luck. Randy Shreves and Kurt Schatzer running 1-2 the entire length of the race. Nick Vickery behind them. Top three have not changed. Might be a good battle coming up here for the end. Pace truck is off. Shreves is going to bring him to the green flag. Looks like Schatzer stayed with Shreves a little bit better on this restart. Got the 00 of Nick Vickery. Going up on the back tank of the 218 of Schatzer. Running that extreme high line up on the cushion. Trying to cut down to get underneath the 218. Didn't work that time by. Nick working different lines. Somebody just shot straight up into the fence. No caution. Like 218 of Kurt Schatzer down low underneath Vickery. Like those two might have made contact. Back it down. Caution is out. Back it down. Pace truck is in turn one, leader. Still no shuffle at the front. Got Shreves followed by Schatzer and Vickery. Jack Hitt, Donovan Ross round out the top five. Donovan Ross is up 10 positions from the start in the number 5 car. Like to gain a couple more positions, I'm sure. The 5 machine, Northwest driver. Pace truck is off. Shreve's going to bring him to the line. We are back under green. Shreves gets a good start on the 218. Got Jack Hitt diving down low. Got a car over. Back it down. Caution is out. Back it down. Pace truck just came out of the pits behind you, leader. We got a rash of cautions here all of a sudden. Cautions breed cautions, as they say. Randy Shreves, LGR Motorsports driver, front of the field for the entire length of the race. Icon Sim Sports driver Kurt Schatzer in the 218 behind him. Spartan Racing Machine Nick Vickery. Those three have been at the front of the field all night. Jack Hitt, 217 Hooters Machine. Schatzer gets up into the outside fence, lets Nick Vickery get by. Jack Hitt is also trying to sneak by on the bottom side. Bringing Terry Landis in the 61 along with him. Jack Hitt gets to the point, running that bottom, gets underneath Shreves, sneaks by on the bottom side. Landis is trying to follow him to get by Shreves. Two drivers coming from weren't up front earlier. Now they're running 1-2. 61 car of Shreves does get by, or 61 of Landis does get by Shreves. Nick Vickery in the 00 still running that extreme high line. Jack Hitt out front by almost over a second and a half. Caution's out, back it down, back it down. Pace truck is behind you. Working lap 23 of 30. Jack Hitt, current leader. The Hooters machine. Randy Shreves, second place. Nick Vickery in third. Kurt Schatzer in fourth. So Shreves, Vickery, and Schatzer are still up there in contention. Been up front all night. Cutting it up. Jack Hitt brings them to the green flag in the 217. This time Shreves goes down low with Jack Hitt. Back it down, caution's out. Pace truck is right behind you, leader. Jack Hitt, Shreves, Schatzer, Vaught, and Ross. Not sure what happened to Nick Vickery. Double Zero was in contention for a win. Let's look at the board. Looks like Nick is currently in 11th position. The Double Zero. Let's tighten it up. Looks like the pace truck is going to exit. Jack Hitt's going to bring him to the green flag. We're off. We're back under green. Jack Hitt staying to that low side. Now everybody else is going along with him. First car running up high, it looks like, is Donovan Ross. Gets up into the fence. Right along with the 5. Take a look at the 5 car. Seems to be one of the only drivers running up high. This is definitely not flat foot racing. You can hear him working the throttle, car sliding all over the place. .180 of Vaught lifts both tires off the ground, coming off of turn number 2. Jack Hitt out front by almost a second ahead of Randy Shreves, followed by the 218 of Kurt Schatzer. Daniel Vaught. At the 5 car of Ross, I think I saw him get up into the fence. Like Jack Hitt, Randy Shreves, Kurt Schatzer bringing it home. Top 3 start finish line, please. Top 3 start finish line. Maybe we can get a word. I know we'll get a podium shot if nothing else.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, fellas. Kurt Schatzer, it's Joe, you got me? Kurt Schatzer, it's Joe, you got me? Randy Shreves, Joe, you got me?
I got you.
Randy, it looks like from the start to all the way till the end, you and Kurt Schatzer were battling it out. Nick Vickery was up there with you guys for most of the race. Didn't see what happened to Nick, but man, Jack Hitt kind of snuck by on the bottom there and drove her to the front. How'd your race go, man?
Overall, it was a good race. Normally, I'm not very good in these cars. I know I got a little bit loose. I'm pretty sure that it was Nick back there that got into me. So that was probably my fault. I just don't have the handling down on these cars like I should.
Man, I'm not sure anybody has the handling down on these cars, but you and Jack Hitt and Kurt Schatzer did a hell of a job, man, bringing it home. So congratulations on the podium. Jack Hitt, this is Joe. You got me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you, Jack. Hey, man, great race. It looks like Randy Shreves was going to run away with it. Him and Kurt Schatzer and Nicholas Vickery were running up front all night. And you came from nowhere, man, in the Hooters ride and put it in victory lane. How'd your night go? How'd you get there?
Well, the car was really tricky. The setup's really tight, so the whole time there was tack on that track, it's just hard to get around. But yeah, I felt like I was faster than everybody the whole time. Even my heat race, I tried to take the lead on the last lap. That cost me second place, but I just finally got some room there in the feature and got around and got away.
Yeah, man, that was fun to watch. Seeing you come from nowhere, watching the top 3 all night, and then there you are in the end, man. And that's when you want to be there in the end. So congratulations on a great run. Kurt Schatzer's Joe, you got me? All right, so that is it for your Topless Tuesday. Had a great race to end it. Jack Hitt coming from seems like nowhere to capture the win. Don't forget, tomorrow night you got Hometown Heroes broadcast, and Thursday night is Thursday Night Thunder. So you got 2 broadcast nights back to back. Icon Sim Sports Friday Night Lights will be racing, but will not be broadcast. So thanks for joining us. Greatly appreciate everyone coming out and watching your favorite driver and spending your Tuesday night with us. Thank you.
Mission 22 is dedicated to unite the country in the war against veteran suicide. Bringing our veterans home is every American's job. Ambassadors are creating impact in their community across the country. Mission 22 has comprehensive treatment programs for post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injury at no cost to veterans. This is an American issue. No matter where you stand, there's a place for your support. Visit mission22.com to learn more.
When people hear a Till Valhalla project, the first thing they might think of is our shirts. But what most people don't know is that our plaques came first and the t-shirts came second. What some people might not know is that the same shirts that we make day in and day out allowed us to do unbelievable things for unbelievable people. Whether it's donating our proceeds to reduce veteran suicide or gifting handcrafted memorial plaques to the families of fallen heroes, these t-shirts simply stand for honor and freedom, two words that wouldn't exist without our heroes. This makes Till Valhalla Project a place where fallen heroes truly live on forever.